Well, we're back. This time we're going to be putting some CalTracs on the Canadian farm truck. And yeah, I guess I'm calling it the Canadian farm truck because why not? Anyways, also doing a bunch of other little things to it. I made a list and I'm gonna do as much as I can today on the list. But I don't have so much in a day, and well, I don't like hot rodding on Sundays. It's kind of more of a relaxing day for me. Today's Saturday. Anyways, let's get to it. I'm gonna start with the little things. We're gonna do some hood pins, mainly because the hood doesn't work very well, or the hood latch doesn't work well. It sticks, it's all stupid. And it'll save a little bit of weight, and she's really heavy, so, you know, a little bit savings, you know, it's not gonna do anything, but, you know, it's the concept of it. I also got a 160 thermostat, and there you go, 160 thermostat, because I was rocking the stock thermostat for the longest time, and well, it was getting a little hot. Like, what I mean a little bit hot, I was like easily into like a 260 range, just cruising. So, especially on a hot day, it don't like it. And the other things I gotta fix, what am I doing? Fuel cell vents. I gotta cut a piece out of the door so it doesn't cut your hand off. I don't know if you show this, and you know, I've almost cut my hand off. Right here, this is where the old door handle was, and well, it hits the roll cage, and if your hand's there and you close the door, you're gonna have a bad day. So, I'm gonna cut that off. I did it on the other side, and well, I'll treat the passengers, you know, once in a while. I got to adjust the shifter. There's a little switch. It's kind of like a little nitrous switch on the shifter, so I can't start it in gear. That's the one thing I did get in trouble with when I went to the racetrack a while back, because I could start it in gear, and that's just kind of a no-no. But getting to the main thing, CalTracs. So we're gonna try and make this baby hook. I know that when we did that video, and it's just on crappy street tires, and it wasn't a great road, and yada yada, but it was fun. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was a little bit sketchy, not terribly sketchy. The truck seems to track real nice and straight, which I'm really happy with, but long wheelbase generally does that. Yeah, and that's not a locker or anything, that's just a G80, so it's doing real good for being a G80. Regardless, let's get to the main thing. Got CalTracs, which, you know, gave me some cool stickers and stuff. Here's a nice little shot of it. That's what it comes in, nice big box. Everything's really, really nice. Like, all, I guess it would be considered billet aluminum spacers, and everything's powder coated black, and the bars look really nice. Honestly, you can't beat that quality. Anyways, now let's hoist it. And it's up on the hoist. So, now, I gotta take these sketchy slapper bars off, which a little history on that. I got these from a frickin' antique store, which is super random. And then I just welded some random braces onto it, and well, bolted it on, and well, it got me to the 10s, but beyond that, they're kind of sketchy. Like, look how worn that is. Anyways, let's get them off. Alrighty, so now I have to drop these lower shocks or shock mounts. So drop these here and here, and then I have to undo this here, and then essentially just lower the differential and just sit it down nice and low so I can get my springs lowered down. I have to lower this down enough so I can get it down here so I can get this bushing out, because there's a bushing right in there. I have to get that bushing out and replace it with the aftermarket aluminum bushing, which is right over here, somewhere, right here. They look all super cool and fancy. And yeah, so once I get that replaced, then I can start bolting this on. So yeah, off to speedy mode. Alrighty guys, so missed some of it. GoPro died, you know, the huge. But I did get these bolts out. I don't know if you can see right up in there. Is it gonna adjust? Anyways, you know, the dreaded leaf spring bolt. So I was able to air chisel it and air chisel it and a little bit more air chiseling after the air chiseling, and eventually they got out. So now I have to get this bushing out, which you see here. So bushing in this. It's going to be a little bit more air chiseling and maybe some heat from the torches. So, yeah, get back to you when that's all put in and installed and yeah, yada yada and whatnots. Bam, it's in. Look at that, even moves and everything. That's sweet. It's going to kind of sit there and the bar is going to run down there. So, I even put a new bolt in there because I'm a good little kid. Anyways, on to burning the mount out of the other side. And yes, I have to burn it out. So let's make some smoke. Okay, well, and there you go. Now we have the bottom ones on. Looks not bad. I also removed a leaf because I want more boogie. So now we have to put the bar, the big giant bar of justice on. And that goes from here, from that point there, to that point there. So I think it should fit. I'm gonna have to lower it down or jack the back end up a bit and get that bar on. All right, guys, well, it's really late and, you know, we got stuff done, which is a neat feature, but not as much as I was hoping. So, the CalTracs are on, 100%. I don't know if you can see them in here, but they're fancy and they dolly and they look great. Now, I don't know if anybody else has dealt with this with OBS trucks and putting CalTracs on, but my one bar is really high to get my measurements correct up here. So I'm not sure if anybody has like a truck that, like an OBS truck that's put CalTracs on. Let me know if you had to do the same thing to get your measurements right, because kind of weird. Anyways, the one thing that took me forever is that because I lowered the truck by taking a spring out because I'm crazy like that. Yeah, I had to relocate the shock mounts. So I made these fancy dancy shock mounts, which it's a little dark, but you might be able to see them. Anyways, they're super fancy. I even made 2 holes, so they're adjustable. Anyways, guys, that's it for this episode, and just like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and maybe we'll be doing some more test hits on the street and see if we can get this thing to hook up. See you.